What here's a very common thing that you just can't relate to? Restaurants that force their staff to act, sing or engage in fake banter. Just make my food please, and leave the theater to the thespians. The obsession with branded things. Clothes with the brand name on them just look tacky for me. I'd much rather have a regular old graphic tee instead of a t-shirt with Guxy on the front in gigantic bold capital letters. It's pretty whatever most of the time, wear what you want and all that, but the obsession becomes incredibly annoying when people act like they're better than you because they spent several $100s on a single shirt. I went to a Big Ten college. I swear everyone was having the time of their life but me. I cold nerd waits to graduate. Being quiet late at night when your parents are asleep. My parents are deaf. Smoking. Nearly everyone in my family and all my friends smoke. Sharing your whole intimate life on Facebook/TikTok/Instagram/etc. It's just gross. I'm an office worker. I like my job and coworkers. Running a brush through my hair. I have very curly hair so only finger brush it when it's wet, which isn't often. Seeing people grab a brush and run it through their hair when they've been in the wind or just to freshen up. I wish. That trope where the husband is a useless piece of lazy shit who cold nerd possibly feed himself or care for the kids and house without your divine feminine guidance. It used to make me feel bad, like, am I supposed to be running this shit by myself while my man just lies on the couch after work? But then I realized no, it is a trope that's shitty. It is everywhere though, and women think it is somehow cute or empowering to perpetuate it. Big expensive weddings. Keeping up with the Joneses. I don't give a shit how nice or shiny your things are or mine aren't. People taking out loans for their wedding expenses. One of the #1 reasons people get a divorce is money. No better way to start off your marriage than in debt, I guess. Having dreams and aspirations. I never thought I'd get to be an adult, so I never had dreams. BTW, thanks for the awards guys. I've never gotten so many, so I appreciate all of you. 3. Small talk. Thinking that being a dick is funny. The requirement of drama. I've met so many people who are always in the midst of some drama, and then, when lacking in it, create it for themselves. They thrive off it. I mean, at a push I can understand it to an extent. It gives their lives meaning possibly, but then they try and drag people like myself into their drama. I think the F***K, not having a task to do and just doing it. I have depression and many simple tasks feel like walking with glass in my shoe. I know I can do them and should, but I often just can't. Edit. Whom really grateful for all the awards and upvotes, and for people reaching out. Doing pretty well lately, for those that expresses concern. Especially encouraged that more than 5,000 people found this relatable in some way. It sucks that we have all struggled, but it is so great to be reminded that you aren't alone. You aren't some freak or failure. At least 5,000 other people have had the same struggle. Keep fighting, friends. We have got this. Angry sex and macup sex. Oh. What? No, if I'm mad at you, I don't want you to fucking touch me. I don't have angry sex. I have angry abstinence. Hating your wife, at least it is common where I live. My wife is amazing, and we make each other better. Edit. Mandatory thank you for the awards. To answer some common questions, my wife and I have been married for nearly 5 years. We have hit the post-honeymoon phase, and we are both American. Speakerphone in public. I barely even want to take a normal call anywhere in public with a whispered tone. The word daddy used sexually. People who feel the need to post nasty negative comments on others' posts on social media. Don't like it? Scroll past, unfollow, unsubscribe. The world has enough negativity without it. The level of excitement people get about watching sports. I appreciate that for some people it's a phenomenal event to see, worthy of unbridled shows of joy and anger, depending on the outcome. but it just doesn't have any importance or appeal for me. Hanging out in loud crowded places. Give me a place where you can actually have a conversation and elbow room. Running is a form of relaxation. Fighting / yelling / hostility in relationships with my significant other. It could very well stem from my childhood, I guess. It is not to say we don't yet have disagreements or the relationship is flawless, but obstacles always have been resolved without much issue. Fortunately, this held true with all of my romantic relationships, who've always lived by the saying your conflict is inevitable, fighting is optional. Year. Gender reveal party. Having what is considered a normal social life. Internet couples that play awful pranks on each other. Like, yup, how nice it is to be cruel to one another. Many love. Edit. Thanks for the award or awards, my dude or dudes. Taking and sharing pictures of everything. Except for when I'm traveling. I take maybe 20 pics a year. Loving and wanting to spend time with your family. Had a terrible awful childhood. As an adult, just lots of toxic interactions. Whenever anyone from my family got involved in my life, so all cut off. When I see people posting about their family and how much they love them, I just don't understand it. I don't understand my fiance missing his mom, etc. I know I'm the anomaly, but just can't relate in any way. Having fun with huge groups of friends. I just can't understand how it's enjoyable, no matter how much I try, and it's frustrating. Social media. I use it, but I never post photos or update people on everything I do. Sneaking booze out of your parents' liquor cabinet. I hear stories about teens doing that, and there was plenty of access in my house, but I never touched it. Reality TV shows. What the hell is the appeal of a Chrisley or Jersey Shore? Being able to do a normal amount of housework / errands and still have plenty of energy left for hobbies. I have ADHD. Eater. Wow, it is reassuring how many people, both with ADHD and other chronic conditions, relates to this. But please slow down on the comments a bit. I'm very overwhelmed. RN. Breaking a bone. /r/ never broke a bone. Wanting to be / get pregnant, I'd rather just not. Watching streamers. I don't really enjoy watching other people play games for long stretches of time. I also don't really like watching sports either. I guess I just don't feel the same excitement some people do for this stuff. Bad smells. I was born without a sense of smell and have no concept of scents. My wife especially loves when I pass gas in very inappropriate places, that is confined cars. I find it hilarious when she reacts to particularly nasty ones, as I have absolutely no ability to understand what it is like for her. They are just funny sounds to me. Edit. I also once almost died from a gas leak. My wife, GF at the time, went away for a weekend and seemingly shortly after she left, the pilot light on the stove blew out. When she came home 3 days later, she could smell the gas from street level. We were on the 3rd floor, and I was just happily sitting in it. Needless to say, we only have electric appliances these days.